Oh, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at the Pfister Comet, don't you know, retailing for a price of $100,000, and I'm sure you'll agree it looks more classically stylish than a legion of Roman fashion designers. Okay, well there we are, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it out into the street and see how she handles. Now this is the quick review, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to get straight into it. In terms of acceleration, ladies and gentlemen, it's as average as an arthritic antelope on acid, to be quite frank with you. In terms of top-end speed, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, like wearing underpants with no elastic, it's gonna let you down where it counts, if you know. And in terms of handling, ladies and gentlemen, well, the back end is more slippery than the front row seats at a Justin Bieber concert, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, you know, that's the simple truth of it, what can one say? Okay, so I'll have a look at the acceleration coming down here, and like I say, it's going pretty fast, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty fast indeed, but like, you know, they're only sort of average, really. The acceleration is good, the top end speed is good, it's the handling, ladies and gentlemen, it's quite sharp, you know, it's quite responsive, but the traction, ladies and gentlemen, that's where it's sort of let down. The back end is going to slide out on you, the traction's absolutely ruddy awful. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, for $100,000, it really is it's quite good, to be quite frank with you. Okay, well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut out the top speed test track and all of the other things we do in the longer videos, ladies and gentlemen, and take it straight on up to sandy shores and put this vehicle up against some other competitors and see how it stacks up. Okay, so the first vehicle we bring out, ladies and gentlemen, not in a dissimilar price range, $155,000, purchase you the Vapid Bullet, ladies and gentlemen. It is a supercar, not a sports car, and like the Pfister Comet there, ladies and gentlemen, but it has got quite good acceleration, quite good top speed, but yes, the handling is a little bit more iffy on the Bullet there, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to put the Comet around the track first every time. Okay, so we can take down the Bullet now. There we go, that's where we're starting. Now the next thing we're going to bring out, we're going up twice the price effectively now, ladies and gentlemen, not exactly, but ballpark, you understand. $195,000 buys you the Grotti Carbonizer. Now the Grotti Carbonizer, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very fine car for the money, you know. It's only $250,000, it's, I say, $195,000, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's certainly got better acceleration, as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen. It got to the top of the track somewhere ahead of us. Now the steering may not be as sharp as the Comet, ladies and gentlemen, but that top end speed and the acceleration on the Carbonizer, yes, unfortunately, it is going to sort of drive the Comet into the ground. Okay, so can take down the Bullet, can't take down the Carbonizer. Let's see what's next. Okay, well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to be going for the more significant vehicles. This is the Anis Euros, don't you know? Only more significant in terms of price, you must understand, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of performance, yes, the Anis Euros really just sort of let itself down quite badly, and you can see that as a $100,000 car, ladies and gentlemen. Sat alongside the Anis Euro, which retails for about $1,300,000. Let's have a look now. The Anis Euros, $1,350,000, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's sat behind the $100,000 sports car, $100,000 sports car you can pull off the street. It should be pointed out, ladies and gentlemen, that this Comet has been upgraded. It's not the street Comet, so to speak, you know. Okay, so the very next vehicle we're going to bring out, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the Ducati Mascaro. Now, there are two versions, ladies and gentlemen. There is the race version and the standard version. I believe the race car version is going for $385,000, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be cheaper there for the standard version, which is what we're up against at the moment. At least that's my interpretation. I haven't paid too close attention. As you can see, the Mascaro is going to destroy the Comet there, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, I mean, it is a sort of a good sort of $200,000, $300,000 sort of more expensive maybe, depending on which one you're driving, but it's going to do it. Okay, so the very next vehicle we're going to bring out, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be another Pfister Comet, but this is the Pfister Comet Retro, don't you know? Okay, so as you know already, ladies and gentlemen, the Pfister Comet's retailing for $100,000, but one can take it down and have it upgraded at various number of places. You know, your personal custom auto shops, where I believe I've had this done, and it's $645,000 to have it retro up, sort of fitted, ladies and gentlemen. Taking it for $745,000, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it does seem there is significant improvement on the performance there. In fact, that's rather shocking. I don't know if I had a bad corner or what, but in this set of tests, it certainly did do it, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to bring on yet another Pfister Comet, ladies and gentlemen, and why not? You know, this is the Pfister Comet SR, retailing for $1,145,000, and it really is a fine car, ladies and gentlemen, very fine car to drive. You know, I mean, obviously the Growler is faster, ladies and gentlemen, and the 811 as well, but in terms of sheer driving pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, the SR is really quite delightful. I'm going to take this opportunity to point out all of the other vehicles that have been driven by Mr. Raccoon. He has a channel of his own. His name is the Bromby. The channel is called the Bromby. If you type that into YouTube, you can find it. There's got some other good videos on there. Yes, no surprise, ladies and gentlemen, the Comet SR destroys the standard Comet. Okay, so we're going to start to wrap things up now, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing out a Big Daddy Z, the Pegassi Zentorno, $745,000 for this particular vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, and it is an absolutely phenomenal supercar for the money. It's no longer top tier, you understand, ladies and gentlemen, by any trick of the imagination, but my God, it's good, you know, and for the money, you're not going to get a better supercar in the game, in our opinion. Okay, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to absolutely monster the Comet, and there we go. Okay, so what can one say, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, sort of in terms of, it's not performing too badly, ladies and gentlemen, but there is, of course, only one more question, and that question is, yes, the Garotti Italia RSX is going to absolutely destroy it. So what can one say about the Pfister Comet, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, in terms of acceleration, it sets off like a millionaire moving out of California following a tax hike, ladies. I mean, really, I mean, it's more rapid than the spread of a communicable virus, like you mentioned earlier. In terms of top-end speed, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, much like a fleeing police suspect, it is fast, but it's not exactly unbeatable, you know. Another way of looking at it is it's like a trip to a Brazilian prostitute, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's not the best, but it's damn good for the money. Unfortunately, it's just that handling, ladies and gentlemen. It's as sharp and slippery as a razor blade covered in jelly, and just as dangerous to try to handle, you know. It's more likely to slide off than the panties of a trailer park prom date, you know. That's the simple truth of it. Okay, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, is it worth it? Yes, for $100,000. Both Mr. Raccoon and myself agree it certainly is, though, worth the money. Sorry, hell, bloody Raccoon. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video.